Good afternoon. I just realized that I haven't got anything to drink and I really need to have at least one glass around me when I'm talking. So bear with me. I'm back. Okay. This is great. I even got inspired with God knows what that was, but I just put my water in the glass and I thought, maybe I'm going to put something in it. What can I put in it? So first went in ice cubes and then I thought, pineapple, that would be an idea. So ideas and dreams have no end in this house. I just got overly excited. Okay, so before I start, I just wanted to say to you guys that I have an amazing creation. Okay, I've made some dream catchers. Probably can't see it very well, but these are fresh. Okay, they are fresh and warm like buns from the oven, and they have been made recently. They're already on my website. If you want one, order someone. So they will be on my website, on my blog, which I'm going to paste down below that video, www.dreamcatcher.com. And they're amazing. They have prosperity spells around them, and obviously I don't see a reason why you wouldn't like to get them, because you're going to be prosperous once you have them in your house. They vibrate the great energy particles all over your house and your being. Okay, so enough of sales. I'll also have a beautiful blog article written about energy and how it relates to many areas of your life, and how illnesses affect your energy and why your illnesses occur in the first place. So you want to go there and have a look, because it's such an interesting read. Okay, especially when you have some symptoms and symptoms and ailments, which you might not know why they're there, or like, for example, a doctor told you that and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to take paracetamol. Chances are that you are uneven energetically, and then you have some attachments that should not be there, and they are out of date, and they are easy to remove with intention. However, obviously some work has to be done in order to get rid of them. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk to you today about as well, a little bit. So fear, right? Fear is the biggest attachment, because fear is the type of energy that will attach to you. Okay, and those attachments, right? Those energies that are out of date. This is something that could have been in your space years ago, or maybe they're not even yours because they've been passed on to you from previous generations, because that's how it works. Energy gets transferred from one person to another, and if you are not careful about your energy aura, if you're not careful about your energetic space, if you're not looking after it properly, if you don't know how to, then a lot of things then loads of things will attach to you. Okay, and and after a while you realize that you have some problems and you don't know where they come from, and situations occur and you relive in the same Groundhog Day, because the same thing happens all over again, like a yo-yo. Yeah, it comes back to you like a yo-yo. So I'm tackling a yo-yo because I've noticed that this is the biggest problem in the world, and this is not only yo-yo to do with weight, to do with how you see your body and how you're coming back and back to your original way when you work and burn your calories, and then after a while you just somehow are unable to maintain that status. You go back to being overweight again, and that's a yo-yo. And for example, a yo-yo is when you are euphoric and happy, and all of a sudden you just hit a depression state that you can barely climb out of and crawl your way out of. It's also when you are, that you are good with money, you can earn the money, you can get the money, you know how to get the money just comes to you. However, you are unable to get the money sort of, and keep the money in your space and multiply the money. You just somehow it just vanishes from your space and you end up broke again, and then you climb this ladder again and then you fall it down again. So that's also a yo-yo. Or you just quit, you want to quit smoking, for example, or you want to quit sugar, for example, or you want to quit you smoking weed or drinking alcohol, and you excessively drinking, and then all of a sudden once you stay sober for a while and you've been good for a while, there is a pull, there is this pull that you can't help anything, you can't do anything about, you can't help but just go back to that state of yours that is undesirable. And that is an clear indication that you are also attached to certain fears, right? To certain energies, okay? And I mean, I call them fears, I call them energies, whatever. These are just unhealthy attachments. These are just energetic, uneven attachments that should not be in your space. Perhaps in the past, your family or even yourself, you haven't been careful with how you led your life, and something just sort of got into your space. And all you need to do is just work for a bit to get rid of it, okay? So, I mean, this is great. I didn't know how it's going to come out, because I thought to myself, well, I know I'm feeling a strong pull to record myself and record the video on fear and attachments. Okay. However, I didn't know what I'm going to be talking about. It's just, I'm doing it from soul, basically. Well, this is going to be a very nice, healthy snack at the end of that water. And it looks sexy as well. Sexy pineapple, right? So, I'm excited every time I talk about energy, because this is a topic that has basically no end, because we are living a very good saying by Bob Proctor that I listened today, and he said we live in in the ocean of motion, and it's a brilliant way of expressing how we live. We are moving like fish in the water in the energy all the time, and we can swim into somebody's cloud sometimes, and somebody's cloud might not be very pleasant because they haven't been looking after their energetic space, and they were choosing the choices that were poor, for example, and their energetic space will be of low quality, and then you're just obviously going to come out a little bit drunk out of that, okay? Just exactly like you would be a fish and you would swim into some kind of fish into the space of a fish, which, releases some toxins into around their area, okay? And then just to make you a little bit spaced out so that they can catch the prey. Okay, so that's what it looks like, really. We just like fish, and I don't suppose that fish are aware of the fact that they swim in the water. I'm just smiling all the way because I just love talking about energy. This is my favorite thing to do. And I'm really excited and glad that I could do it, and I'm grateful as well that I am this channel, right? I am the channeler. I am the messenger. And it's good for me and for you guys as well, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, then please obviously share that video with people, or like it and share it, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook. Please make sure you do, because it is important so that people know about energy, so that they know what they're doing, so that they know how to clear their space, so they know how to not only clear the space but also look after the space. Yeah, because like, for example, if you didn't wash your body for a very long time, right, for years, okay, you would probably need to do quite a lot of healing. Okay, once you decided that you're going to do it, once you decide and you choose to become healthier version of yourself, of a version that is going to be washing themselves again regularly, okay, and you're gonna acknowledge that the reason why you have some skin issues and other issues to do with your health is linked with the fact that you haven't been washing your body and looking after the body properly, right? Then you just obviously decide that you're going to do the other one, reverse this process and become a clean person who looks after the body well, right? And nourishes the body and so on. And it will not happen overnight just because you've decided that you will be super glowy, that your skin is going to be amazing, just because you had one shower, right? Because there will be a lot of skin issues, there will be eczema, there will be dryness, there will be some, I don't know, warts or whatever you get from dirt or from not washing the skin. I know it's a bit I'm sorry if I'm grossing you out, guys. I just want to tell you what it's like when you don't cleanse your aura, when you don't cleanse your energy space, and you allowing anybody, right? And you don't looking, and you're not looking after your space. And sometimes it's good to let someone out, just to help them out. If you are controlling this thing, if you know how to then manage the energy afterwards, then yeah, go on, go ahead and help. Okay, but I wouldn't recommend it if you are at the beginning of this stage of cleansing, because you already have quite a lot of cracks in your energetic space, and you want to keep it as clean as possible. And the choices are the first thing that you are going to have to be aware of when it comes to that, okay, when it comes to energy. And choose to release the attachments, choose to get rid of everything that doesn't serve you, choose to release and cleanse out of your energy space everything that's non-supportive, okay, and intent on it, obviously, and intent on it as long as it takes, right? So there's going to be a nice digression right now, because that's how my mind operates, okay? And I need to pause for a second, bear with me. Sorry guys, I needed a pineapple. I really wanted one. I needed to ground myself. I think connect myself with earth by having a chunk of pineapple. Right, so the digression on that I'm weaving away from a topic now, but it is connected, because like, let's say that you want something, right? You want to intend on choosing that cleansing, that release of attachments. That's going to obviously always mean that you're gonna lose something, right? You're gonna lose the energy attachment, and that sometimes is painful. I mean, that's mainly it's painful every time, because even if it's not very pleasant, then it's just keeping you in a space where you suffer. That's the only thing you fucking know. So when you are going to be, when you decide on letting go of this, even though it's painful and it's hurting you, it will hurt you. It will make you feel scared, because that's the only one thing you know. You don't know what you're going to hit in the future once you release that toxicity of yours, because that the toxicity comes only from your attachments, from the thoughts and beliefs that are no longer serving you, okay? So basically, you're gonna have to let them go if you want to move forward into somebody else, okay? And sometimes, obviously, you will have the doubts, right? And then somewhere along the line, you will have the doubts. And once you've decided that you're going to do it, that you want to cleanse your space out of all the attachments that are not serving you, and live the life the way you want it. Because let's face it, how many people really live the way they want to live, right? That they want to live the life the way they want to live, and they live it, right? Not many, because most of us, we don't even believe it's possible. And that belief is the core attachment that is hurting you, and it's keeping you in the same space, and it's keeping you stuck, okay? And what I'm working on right now is so that we can all get rid of this shitty belief that will always hold you in one space that you are no longer belonging to, that you are suffering in, okay? Because you are suffering in the space when you are experiencing a yo-yo effect. You are you're literally in the cloud, in consciousness, in the bowl of gray mass of energy that has become out of date, like Windows fucking 5, right? But you are still operating on it, suffering, and suffering yourself, and everybody around you is also suffering, because you are not letting go and going into an upgrade and choosing an upgrade just because the Windows 5 is the only thing you know how to use, right? And how to operate, and you're not going into fucking Windows 10 or 12 or whatever it is. I don't even know now. I don't use Windows. It's just an example, right? Because you are a computer and you are a program. You have programs, and you choose those programs, and you choose to keep the programs that are out of date, and you choose the programs and you can uninstall them, and you can delete them, and you can reinstall them, upgraded versions, or install new ones, completely new ones, right? And this is how you become a different version of yourself if you install a new program, if you install a new belief, okay? You, by installing a new belief, you are pushing out old beliefs. That will hurt you. That will be unpleasant, okay? But it's just a process. And think of yourself here during this process as a person who goes to the gym, right? If you've ever had any experience with the gym, you need to go through discomfort in order to build a muscle, because you without burning a muscle, without burning, literally burning the muscle and feeling that it's overwhelming and it's too heavy, you are not going to make your muscle bigger or stronger or whatever, okay? So the same thing happens with your energy space and with your beliefs, okay? Your beliefs that are upgraded are going to be making you feel uncomfortable at the beginning, because this is going to be something that you don't know. And once you are used to them, you can upgrade even more, because then once you are not going to be able to lift 50 kilograms with one arm straight away, right? First you have to start off with one, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 kilo, right? And then work your muscle until you can get to the heavier weight. The same with mind, the same with energy, right? And that is such a beautiful thing, right? I mean, I just can't shut up about it. And I love the analogies of health and of food and of gym, because this is exactly how it is. We just upgraded it. And what I wanted to say also, which is really important, is that sometimes you will not be able to believe that it's possible for you, okay? So let's say that it is not possible for you. What example can I give? Let's say that you have a regular job, or I can put my example. I don't really want this myself at the moment. However, this is something I wanted in the past, and I just sort of resigned because I realized on the way that this is not what I want at the moment, right? Okay, but it was that case. So I can give you an example. Let's say I am a single parent mom at the moment, and I'm working on many projects. However, I just only have 1 or 2 jobs that give me like regular income, that I am employed by somebody else, okay? And that, let's say, income was not enough for me to get a mortgage, right? But I wanted to buy a house, and I didn't, based on this program, that you can only buy a house when you have regular income and a certain amount of money. I didn't go for it, and I didn't for a very long time believe that it's possible for me. And that is what that belief, that sort of thinking in the past led me into not going for my dreams, let's say, right? I didn't want to embarrass myself. I didn't want to go to the bank and ask for a mortgage, or just ask if it's even possible, or even go and give it a go and try, because I didn't believe it's possible, because I only had one program in my mind, that you need to have a regular job, you need to earn enough money, and you have to have deposit, and that's it. So I never just bothered going, right? Okay. And you never know how the situation would have occurred should I have gone back then, right? However, now that I have been affirming, bear with me 1 second, there's something wrong in here. Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah. I interrupted myself because I had to, because there was a problem with my phone. However, what I was talking about was the decision, okay? Before you get to decision and a choice to do something, you need to remember that just intending one, is going to not sort of help you, okay? It's just like doing a resolution on in a New Year's resolution, right? You say like, I'm gonna lose weight, and that's your only one intention that you said, and then yes, you go and get yourself new trainers, you sign up for the gym, and 2 months later, if not earlier, you are not even at the gym. Okay, you're eating crisps on a sofa, and this is normal because you're not deciding every day. And for you not to decide because there are obviously a lot of there's so many attachments to you, right? From the outside world, from the history of your generational line, from the outside world, from all the beliefs that you've been given and passed on, okay, and you believed in as well as your truth, as natural truth. Because, for example, if everybody believes it, then obviously it must be true, right? That sometimes they're just going to stop you. And if you don't remind yourself, if you don't decide on, if you don't choose every day, then this is not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen for you because your beliefs are going to overweigh the need and the will and the decision that you've made in the first instance. It just should it be just once, right? If that was a one-off. You need to, in order for you to make that choice and embed it in your mind that this is exactly what you want and you decide and go for it, no matter what, without a yo-yo, without having to struggle, without being attached to struggle, without being addicted to struggle, really, is for you to first convince yourself that whatever you are going for is true. I mean, is possible, right? That you can do it. It is possible for you to achieve, okay? And this is where affirmations come in handy so much, okay? I have like a Facebook group that if you're interested in those affirmations, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be, because they rock, okay, and they are sexy as well. Then come and join my group. I have quite a lot of nice affirmations there, a portion every day, and they are just examples. Okay, I'm preparing affirmations for people individually. However, these affirmations on this Facebook group that's called Dream Your Way into Fitness, because I decided this is something that I've decided to do. I decided to tackle yo-yo, and I don't give a shit how it's going to happen. It's going to happen because I want to help a lot of people, because this is what happened to me, and this is what I've been experiencing for many years, for a very long time. And now I've overcome it. Now I've overcome a lot of sort of addictions, and I suppose this is exactly what happened with me. I needed to have a lot of addictions myself in order to know how to get rid of them, so that I can just like sort of help other people to go for their dreams, and to know that it is possible to live your life the way you want to live it, okay? And so that you can get rid of all the shit that is around in your energetic space, you obviously need to make a decision. In order for you to make a decision, you need to give yourself a very massive portion of energy that will clear out and push out the old beliefs, and will be replaced, which will be replaced with a new updated program, Windows 10 or 11 or 12 or 15 or whatever, or super duper extra Windows, right? Upgraded as fuck, so that you can upgrade it to the level that you are going to be satisfied with. Because if you are satisfied with your life right now, then this is not a channel for you. This channel is for people who are looking for more upgrade on every level of their lives. Because yes, you might have a house, and you might have a car, and you might have a job, and you might have a partner, and you might have whatever, like hobbies, but why not, if this is something that you feel like there's something missing and you want more, why not go for more? And in order for you to go more, you need to believe that you are made for more, that you are allowed to have more. And the first thing to do is to allow yourself to have more and choose it, okay? Without affirming every day and brainwash yourself on a positive in a positive manner, without telling yourself, without affirming this is what you want, without intending every day, chances are you're going to give up midway, and you're going to work towards your goal, and you're going to want to get there, right? And all of a sudden you're going to resign, because you're going to think, no, this is not for me, or this is never going to happen, or whatever. It will happen. It's just like, it's already happened anyway, right? It's already happened, because it's just exactly like you do. There is not even one chance in hell that it's not going to happen if you've already decided and started working on. Because if you go and decide to work on, and you work on your arms every day, so you will have those biceps because you train. Yeah, you train every day, so you will get there. It's just a matter of when and on the intensity of your training, right? But it is happening, and just after 2 days, if you just realize like, oh, I've done the training for 2 days, oh okay, it's never going to happen. Well, it's not going to happen if you just expect massive results after 2 days of work, right? That's what I mean. So exactly the same exactly the same example with energy. Okay, so basically this is it for today. It came out quite well. So fears and beliefs that are fear-based, which are examples I can give you, right? Well, I don't know how to do this, okay? Or I can't do this. Oh, it's not possible. Or I don't have money. Or I don't have time. Or I don't have children. Or I have children. Or I don't have a partner. Or I have a partner. I don't have enough time. I'm too old, too young, and too fucking heavy, too light, too skinny, too fat, and so on. Okay, these are fears, these are attachments, these are beliefs, these are things that are out of date, that are blocking you from getting what you want, and you need to get rid of them from your mind by pushing yourself into a new version of yourself who believes differently. Okay, in order to do that, you need to by pushing yourself into a new version of yourself who believes otherwise, right? From a person who doesn't believe that they can become rich into a person who wants to believe that they want to become that they can believe become rich. Sorry, I just feel a little spaced out today as well, because I went into a toxic cloud recently, and I don't know where I am sometimes. So I'm shaking enough of myself though. Okay, hang on a minute. Break for pineapple, for sexy pineapple. Water. And in order for you to push yourself out of the old, a person who doesn't know how to, or who doesn't believe that this is possible, that they can be slim forever, or they can be sober, or can be healthy, physically healthy, yeah, or they can be certain way where you want to be. They want to be a person who saves money. They want to be a person who's got family, or like a dream partner, or want to be a person who goes on holiday at least 3 or 4 times a year, right? Or want to be a person who earns certain amount of money, or wants to be a person who reads more books or whatever. You need to remind yourself by affirming every day. And the affirmations, I suppose, are a core, they play a core role here, because without you feeding yourself every day with the portion of energy that supports your vision, you will not have enough strength and nourishment to grow yourself upon towards that goal. Okay, so the affirmations are like a nourishment for your seed. Your decision is your seed, your intention is the seed, your desire is your seed. You plant it, you want it, you just know that, yes, I'm gonna be that person who can, whatever, have their own business, or become a coach, or be healthy, or be super fit, or be certain way, right? Or be in a relationship, or be single, okay? And so that's your seed, and that's your decision, okay? That's what I want. And once you know what you want, you nourish it every day, but by affirming, okay? By affirming a whole bunch of nourishing, beautiful thoughts, new beliefs that you should form around it, so that it has an embedding, so it has a nice soft bed, a nice soft sort of nourished soil to grow on, okay? Because if you throw that seed onto the field or soil that's been intoxicated with your old beliefs, with your old fears, you stand no chance. You will not be that sober person, or you will not be that person who's like sort of independent, right? Independent from any addiction, for example, whether it are cigarettes or alcohol, weed or sugar, or negative thoughts, or gossiping even, because that's also addiction. Or even addiction is struggle, because you can be addicted to struggle. You can just fucking never make it easy for yourself, always harder, always difficult on you, because you just have so many beliefs that are causing you to live that way, because you're operating on the old program, basically. Okay, you need the old program to be pushed out of you. Your consciousness is going to have to be so much different, right? If you want to form your new lifetime, your new life, you basically are changing into a new person. So you're pushing out old beliefs and you are coming out, you're pulling yourself out of that gray matter cloud that doesn't have any it doesn't give you anything. It just gives you suffering that you intoxicated, you feel ill in it, you feel like you are just suffocating and you barely living and breathing there. And even people around you, they don't benefit from it, right? Because how can they when you are intoxicated and you just barely gasping for breath? Okay, you pulling yourself out of this old consciousness with old beliefs and you upgrading into a person that you want to be. You deciding on what you want to be. You just put yourself into a nice fresh water, cleansed water with a lot of nourishment, with a lot of beliefs that are new, that are fresh, that are good for you, that support your vision, that supports your belief that you can do it, you can go for it, and you are allowed, and you are amazing, and so on and so on. And that's how you become a person who starts believing that it's possible for you. Okay, without this, you will just go back to your old ways, and the tennis will carry on, right? The ball will be passed from one place to another. First, you're going to start and then struggle. Then it's going to be struggle, then struggle, and so on and so on. Okay, so you guys visit and join my Facebook group. I really recommend it. It's a good place to be because I record videos there too, and I love to talk about energy and fitness as well myself, because that's who I am. This is my life basically, that revolves around. I love health. I love positive habits. And obviously I've been struggling with forming them for a very long time. I'm still working on myself. However, I know that already I achieved good success on that score, and that's why I want to help other people as well. So just join my Facebook group. It's called Dream Your Way into Fitness. You can go and visit me as well. Follow me on Facebook. It's Dream Kasha Druve. So just go for it and either invite me to your friends or just follow me up, and then you see what I'm up to, because I'm adding quite a lot of affirmations on that website of mine, and on the website, the Facebook group, and obviously visit my website, because the dream catchers are there and you want to get one and order yourself. There's a telephone number and there's an email address, so if you want to order one for yourself or one of your family members as a gift, then obviously let me know what colors you want and I'll make one for you from scratch. Right, this is beautiful. I am loving life. I wasn't like this morning. I had to obviously come out of my old cloud myself as well. So I had a bit of a theory session with feeling not well and stuff. But obviously I overcome it, which was really I'm proud of myself, because obviously I have some affirmations already recorded by myself and I listen to them, so they help me out and they help me focus my mind on what I want. I am just less and less get distracted with everything that's around me, with things that are happening, with the dramas that are in other people's lives, or whoever does things in my life that is undesirable. Then obviously I just keep my attention on the thing that is good for me. Okay, and thanks to the affirmation, so every time I'm not feeling very well, which is obviously possible for every human being, and even superhumans, then I just playing them on for 25 minutes and it makes me feel good, because I just get my mind wired back on where I want to be, and imagine myself being in a place where I want to be already. And no matter whether I'm going to get there or not, at least I know what to do next in order to get myself closer to that goal. So that is good. That's brilliant. I'm going to carry on with my pineapple water, with my pineapple infused water. This is a really good idea. I think I'm just going to be putting a lot of other fruit in there as well. Raspberry would be good. Raspberries, I like raspberries. Bananas, not really. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing bank holiday Monday, because it's tomorrow, and enjoy yourself, guys. Make sure that you sign and write those goals of yours, and even if you don't believe that they are possible at the time, okay, and you have any doubts, just go for what you want, because you have such a possibility, and you can do it from soul, and it is possible for you, and you are allowed to have whatever you want, and you can do it, okay? So borrow my faith and go ahead. Go for your dreams. Take care of yourselves. Love you guys. Bye.